Hello viewers, welcome to my channel, Worldwide Economic Migrants. I'm Girema Kwari. Thank you so much for your time, and may you kindly subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share, and thank you so much for that. For today, we want to look on things that we should consider before we move to another country. Firstly, I want to talk of the national documents. If you are a couple, you need a marriage certificate. There are times where they need it to prove that you are legally married. So you need to wait. There are many ways of doing so. You can go to courts, you can go to the church. It depends with your country. So what happens on that day, it depends with your capability. So don't say we don't have money, we cannot do it. There are also ways of doing it. So that's it. And also birth certificates of your children. Make it a habit that as soon as the child is born, you process the birth certificate. Don't wait until the child is 13, 14 years. Then you now want to process because you now want to go to another country, or the child now wants to write examinations. The challenge is there are countries that when they see that document and they see that you have taken it after years, it tells a lot about you. So don't portray a bad picture of yourself. Put things in order, not only for going out of the country, but it's a right of your child to have that identity. So put things in order. And also you need a passports for your family. If you are someone with a family, yeah, that's it. I want us to go to the next one. Here, that's where we have a challenge. It's researching. You need to be someone who is knowledgeable of many things regarding where you want to go, the country where you want to go and work and do what you want to do. So you need to research on the work, the type of job you are looking for, the salary range in that country, the lifestyle in that country, that's culture. If you have a family, maybe you have children that are still going to school, you need to research on the education system of that country, whether it's what you want for your children. What about the language they use? Is it what you want for your family? There are many things that you need to research on. So you should be someone who is eager to learn, eager to know. Use that phone, if you have a phone, to get that information. There are certain groups on Facebook, on YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube you research. And on Facebook, there are groups where people share information, different information. You join those groups, you get information. But don't join because I've said you should join. No, it's your decision. I'm just telling you where to get information. We are on an era of information age. Information is all over. You can Google, you get information. Get information from your friends, your relatives. Do you know there is also a way of getting information from your relative or your friend? Even if you do not want to let him know that you are planning to go to another country, you can ask as if you are asking for another person. And then you get the information. That's it. That's the spirit. So I'm talking about getting information. So, know your area. There are certain areas that need thorough research. Let me give an example. For example, those jobs that you will do in people's homes and you are closed there inside that house, you need to research. I'm talking of jobs like being a house help. Yeah, you need to research. Many were trafficked in that area. If you don't research, you may be trafficked by a bogus agent. There are people who are cruel. They take advantage of your situation. We said we are different. Our situations are different. There are people who are less privileged. Maybe you did not go to school because of circumstances which were beyond your control. Maybe you lost your parents. I'm just giving an example. But that's who you are at that moment. Acknowledge who you are. And life will be better. But there are people who do not care about your situation. In fact, they capitalize on that. They take advantage of you. They take advantage of your desperation. Maybe you have children. Maybe you are a single parent. Or maybe you are together with your spouse. But it's tough. There is hunger. There is poverty. You think of just leaving the country. Go and work there and take care of the family. And then you say, let me go. And you hear of these agencies. Some of them are legal. They may process your papers. And also, I have seen people who have a habit of just signing what you don't know. Aish. You know that you are not able to read and write. Get assistance from a kind friend or a kind relative. That person should explain to you what is written. Sign what you know. Don't be in the habit of signing what you don't know. Hey, I remember there was a day I was to be operated on my another baby. And then, it was painful. But then this nurse came with a form and I was supposed to fill it. The pain was too much. And she thought I was not able to even sign. And then she said, sign before it even gets worse so that at least we know that you have signed. And the moment she gave me the form, I stopped fidgeting. I took my time reading, even though I know that, it's for me to give consent for them to do this cesarean section. I had to read. And then she was shocked when she saw me now sitting, reading. I don't just sign what I don't know. I am saying, let us not just sign what we don't know. Ask those ones who know. Don't also do things secretly. When you know that you don't know, ask for assistance. Yes, we don't want to tell everybody that we want to leave the country. But there are those people you trust who can help you. Seek for help. Don't sign what you don't know. I think I have tried. So, I said sometimes some agents may be illegal. But where they are taking you to, you don't know. So they can process the papers. And you fly. You are enjoying that plane. Maybe it's your first time of seeing it. and you are enjoying even the meals. Yet you don't know that sometimes it may be your last time of enjoying life. You are taken somewhere where they will lock you. You will be a slave. You will not be fed very well. They will lock you there. You are not allowed to go anywhere. They take your phones. You cannot communicate with anyone. We try to talk to you. You are nowhere to be found. Some were raped. Some ended up dying. We will never find you. We don't want that to happen to you. It's happening in this world. There are people who traffic human beings. They take advantage of your situation. If you don't know something, take your time, learn about it. Take your time, ask people, verify. Don't have this habit of I'm doing my things, or they have rejected me, so now I want to show them. And you know, that day maybe when you were in that plane, you were celebrating God is good, not knowing that you are going to be a slave, you are going to be killed, you are going to be abused, you are going to be used as a sex worker. Whew, yeah. So, once you are in that situation, there are some who have gone through terrible situations. It can only take God to make you come out of that situation or for you to live. So we don't want such to happen. So we need to help one another. These things are happening. Don't be that person who say, when we want to tell you something, you say, they don't want us to be rich. They want to be rich themselves. In my language, we say, Vanda kufuma boga. I will not listen to them. They want to be rich. They don't want others to be rich. As for me, I will tell you the truth. My relatives, they know. I tell you the truth. You decide. I don't want you to end up saying, but she did not tell me. Make your decision when you are aware of the consequences of what you are doing. When you know what is really happening. I don't want a situation where I lie to you and then you come or you end up dying. It's not good. So let us be teachable. Let us be humble. If you hear people, and also you have to ask, if this one tells you, it's like this in this country, that one tells you the same, that one tells you the same, that one tells you the same, then so it's true. Then you make a decision. Don't be trapped by this desperation. Because sometimes, because of our situations, there's hunger. So you may end up risking with your life. We need you to live. You are very, very important. Your family needs you. If you have children, they need you. If you have a spouse, that spouse needs you. So I'm saying, have a thorough knowledge of what you want to do, how people are treated in that country, how people are treated in that sector. Get more information. Especially these is, types of jobs where they don't need too much of educational qualifications. You have to research thoroughly. Because there are people who target such people. They know how to entice you. And you wonder, how did it happen? I know how it is to be duped. You even wonder, how did it happen? Even people who think they are learned, they can be duped. Let me go to those ones. I have seen people who have big houses. They sold those houses. wanting to go overseas. You sell it. The day you give the agent the money, that's the end of the story. I once said this, Jane, it's not a child's play. But you don't need to fear. I'm just giving you information. And then now, you have lost the house. You have lost the money. The one who bought the house will come to stay in the house, which was once yours. You are now looking for somewhere to go and stay. You have worked so hard to get this house. You are not going to that country. And sometimes maybe you have children. It's painful. Very, very painful. Those ones who have passed through, went through what I'm talking of, they know it. It is painful. You know, there are people who are cruel. They don't care. All they want is to steal money from you. So if you're in the habit of just doing things your own way, you don't research. Let's say, for example, maybe I've sold my house, I have not told anyone, and then now the house is gone. You wonder, how am I going to tell my relatives? They used to see me in. The more you begin now to think, it happens in life. It happens. And don't even laugh at those people. It happens. You will never know how it happened. So we don't want to end up in such situations. And also, I said we need to research. When you see your friends, your relatives coming, your neighbors coming, maybe you see their lives have changed. Maybe they are in neighboring countries where you can also board and bus and go there. Don't be in the habit of joining people without research. Others have joined people. Now when you are in that country, you now see this huge man coming to you to rape you. You wonder, why? And your friend will tell you, this is what we do here. And you were not aware. And maybe they have not told you. Look at the character of the person you are joining. Ask, research. Should not end up getting into such situations. Personally, I say, when you look at people, even now seeing them doing certain things, don't be quick to judge them. You don't know their stories. Some were trafficked because of hunger. And they did not know. You end up doing the things you did not want to do. You end up doing bad things. Not by choice, but by force. Hey, I have talked. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to know. That let us research. Let us not be quick to make decisions. Let us be people who love knowledge. Embrace knowledge. Hey, embrace knowledge. I think I have talked. Thank you so much. Thank you. See you next time. Chita chiri murutsoka. Goodbye.